Hey guys, I recently reviewed this Metabo 18V SDS-PLUS. It's a 1-inch rotary hammer and it comes with a HEPA Vac attachment. SDS rotary hammer drills are no small investment. Whether this tool is your workhorse in a commercial setting or just a lifesaver in residential remodeling like I do, a 1-inch SDS-PLUS is always a real nice to have in your toolbox. It's a perfect size. It's perfectly sized for remodelers and folks doing, light demolition, framing applications, and basement renovations. SDS stands for a Special Direct System, and these heavy-duty tools can make quick work out of concrete demolition. They can speed up foundation work and be an absolute lifesaver when working in a basement and you need to effectively bolt to or chip concrete. At Toolbox Buzz, we're avid believers in the right tool for the right job. So we recently took a look at this Metabo. It's a KHA cordless hammer drill, and we applied it to some residential and light commercial job sites that we work on. This hammer drill is extremely lightweight and easy to handle. It's like the size of my hand. And it has this integrated HEPA interface that I talked about earlier, that it works with the off-the-tools battery. This Metabo drill has 3 functions: hammer drill, drilling, and chiseling. And it also has a special feature I'll talk about in a minute. It has a brushless motor, variable speed that delivers 0 to 1200 RPMs, 4500 BPMs, and 2.2 joules. It's a 2nd generation brushless motor, and it's been completely sealed. And that's due or designed to prevent abrasive material from getting into the motor and damaging the rare earth magnets. Originally, the motor was designed for grinders in metal cutting environments. This motor housing has been carried over to masonry tools, and it'll do the same protection as well. It's going to emit 91 decibels, so hearing protection is definitely recommended. OSHA recommends anything over 85, right? The tool weighs 9.9 pounds, including the battery pack, and this puts this weight and size kind of in a sweet spot for overhead drilling. So Metabo uses what they call Metabo Vibratech NVT vibration reduction system. And part of this system includes the handle, which has a dampening properties in it, as well as the rear handle, which has an internal or integral pivot and spring. So if you keep this tool from bottoming out, if you keep back on it just a little bit, the spring will assist in absorbing those vibrations. The thing to remember here is let the tool do the work. Don't push so hard that you bottom it out. So one really nice feature about this is their quick, fast drill chuck. It allows you to change out the chucks on this tool. So it allows you to do SDS-PLUS drill bits as well as a wood chuck bit for wood drilling. So you could use that in the rotational only mode, and you can drill wood. The Metabo drill is listed as a 1-inch SDS hammer, but its optimal range is really 3/16 to 5/8 of an inch bits. When attached to the vacuum cleaner with that diameter port, you can only really get a 5/8 inch diameter bit there. Larger bits are going to require a wall suction attachment. Metabo also uses what they call variable Tacho constomatic, VTC, and it drives additional voltage towards the motor as your drilling or chipping load is added. The motor basically keeps the number of blows constant throughout that tool application, which is nice. All right, let's talk about drill bit capacity. The maximum capacity in concrete for this hammer drill is 1 inch. The maximum capacity in masonry with a core bit will be 2 5/8 inch. The maximum capacity if you're going to drill into steel will be a 1/2 inch, and into wood will be 1 inch. One feature that I noticed that was pretty cool about this was the Metabo charger is actually air-cooled. A fan system draws cooling air through the hot battery, through these slots. And we all know that a lithium-ion battery does not accept a charge until it's cooled down, right? So this battery charger cools the battery cells down so you can start the charging process 30% faster. The charger fan also blows air over the internal charger electronics, keeping them cooler as well. Because of this, Metabo is confident enough that they actually offer a 3-year unconditional warranty on their battery pack and chargers. That's pretty nice. All right, we didn't talk about dust collection yet. The separate vacuum motor on the dust collector, it quickly attaches and detaches to the tool. It worked extremely well, very efficient. The HEPA dust extraction vacuum attachment, it's trigger activated, and the dust is channeled through kind of a channel into a chamber where a HEPA filter captures 99.98% of dust particles. I think it's 0.3 microns. After the trigger is released, the tool will run. The vacuum there'll be a 3-second delay to extend suction to collect the remaining dust remnants. That's especially useful when the bit is being pulled out of a work surface, maybe when you're drilling overhead. The dust attachment does not have a filter cleaning feature, so technically it does not meet OSHA Table 1 requirements. It does have objective data available if you need it. Now, Metabo tells us that they're working on a manual crank system that they'll add to future filters so that they can meet the Table 1. While using this tool, I noticed that the dust attachment arm really only works with 6-inch long drill bits. Anything longer, it's going to give you a 4-inch depth hole. So lots of people point out, well, I want a longer hole. I need to use a longer bit, and the dust attachment won't work with that. Well, it actually can. So the solution here is you use your 6-inch drill bit first. You drill your 4-inch hole. Then you can attach your 8 or 10-inch drill bit to that, and then you can use it with the dust attachment because that goes into the hole. Now, what I liked about this drill was the power, the versatility, and the balance. It's a small enough tool to fit into tight spots, but still pack a punch. When attached with the vacuum attachment, the balance of this tool balances out perfectly. This tool was basically designed for contractors working overhead, installing things like 3/8-inch or 1/2-inch drop anchors, electronic channels, fire suppression systems, or unistrut. There's a great deal right now online at Ohio Power Tools. It's selling for $169 for a bare tool. That's usually $399, and $269 as a kit with a 4.0 amp hour battery. That's usually close to $500. I'm told that this price should be good for at least another week or two, so be sure to jump on it while supplies last. When you stop to look around, guys, nobody else has a chuck system like this. You can do wood or SDS. I also think very few people really know who Metabo is and know them for cordless tools. Sure, they understand that they're really good for grinders and metalworking, but they're also really big into masonry and concrete. I'm not sure you're going to find a better deal on this one. Ohio Power Tools has this tool super aggressively priced. I'm going to put a purchase link in the description below for you guys. Overall thoughts on this drill. The Metabo hammer is perfect sized. It's right sized for remodeling and general construction. Personally, it handles 80 to 90% of the needs for a hammer drill that I need it for. It's lightweight, it's powerful, it's got that built-in HEPA vacuum, it's going to contain and collect the silica dust. Plus, this sale right now makes it an easy decision for me. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing. We'd love your support. I'm Rob Robillard. We'll see you next time here at Toolbox Buzz.